So how often should you update your CV if you're currently looking for a job or job hunting? This is one of the topics I forgot to address in the previous videos I've made about recruitment. And I want to quickly just talk about it. For those of you that don't know who I am, I'm a recruiter. I've been recruiting from over 25 countries for the past 3 years. And one of the questions you might often ask is, how often should you update your CV if you're looking for a job or not looking for a job? It doesn't even matter. I think you should update your CV twice a year. It could be at the start of the year and then maybe sometime later in the summer if you're looking for a job in August, September, and thereon. But again, there's really no formula to that. Just make sure that you update your CV twice a year, because over time you tend to notice that after like 6, 7, 8 months, you need to basically add some more KPIs and information from maybe your current hustle or your current job. Maybe some things have changed since the last time and you just feel like you need to, add new information or just flesh up your CV. The other thing I would also like to mention is, and I see a lot of people make this mistake, right? Make sure that your CV is very, very tight. It's very, very close knitted in a sense. And one of the ways to do this is to basically talk about your KPIs. So for example, if you work in customer support at the moment and you have to take, say, 10 emails a day, or you're just handling emails for this company, I'm pretty sure you have like a limit or a number. So if you're handling 10 emails a day, state it on your CV. Don't just say handled emails and responded to customers. Don't just say handled phone calls for the company, worked with the tech team. That's very, very cliche when you're making those points on your CV. Always try to be more specific in terms of numbers, right? Say something like, I handled 50 phone calls in a week, or, I worked with the recruitment team or the social media team to create 50 flyers in a month, or 10 flyers in a week, or something. If you really make the information you put on your CV more specific, it will be easier to understand you and get a sense of where you're coming from and how much information or how much workload you've handled in the past. There was a time I was handling 80 calls in a week for a company, and that was basically how I added it to my CV when I was looking for another job. I specifically stated that I was calling 80 customers in a week. If a recruiter like myself is looking at that, they're going to go, oh wow, this person was handling 80 calls. It doesn't sound cliche at all. It seems like, okay, this company they worked with really gave them KPIs, and this person is not kidding. 80 calls in a week is a lot. So try to make your CV more close knitted, more tight, by basically specifying how much of something you did. If you work in marketing, say something like, I grew the followers or the revenue from 50,000 to 100,000 or to 80,000 in a space of 6 months or 1 year. That is badass, right? So try to basically add all of that information on your CV. And of course, feel free to reach out to me if you need help or if you have questions. Just leave them in the comment box here. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you around. Bye.